G'day, Johnny G, Naked Racer Motor Co. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about one of my favourite bikes, this 1935 Indian Chief. And what a beauty it is. Have a look at the colour. This is a Circle winner, AMCA Circle winner, Winner's Circle, whatever you want to call it. It has the badge to prove that it has 99.25 points out of 100, which is about as close as you can get to being absolutely perfect. Very hard to restore a bike like this so many years after it was new. So what's pretty about these bikes is the Briggs Weaver guards, as you can see, very brief guards, very Art Deco, beautiful slimline, teardrop tanks. And these are a little bit primitive still, just a little dash up here with a key switch and an amp gauge, and the speedometer sat on top of the tank. So before they went to a nacelle for the whole lot. These tank caps are also the screw-in type, which were what they used before the bayonet ones come around. And, 74 cubic inside valve engine, 3-speed crash box. You got left-hand throttle, right-hand gear shift, and just a typical Indian Chief. So Indian made Indian Chiefs from 1922 right through till 1953. And they were their staple bike, sold many of them, and a lot of them to law enforcement, especially in this period. Police officers all throughout the United States used to ride these bikes. And you can see here we have the generator, 6-volt generator, beautiful chain guard, they have a rear stand. So here we got the beautiful tractor seat with the sprung post because there is no rear suspension. We only have front suspension. There's a leaf spring on the front, worked quite well. Anyway, this one has the early oil pump still. And this is your points, and that's operated from the right-hand twist grip, so that's your advance and retard. This one has aluminium heads, which they're sporting heads, much lighter and runs cooler than the cast iron ones. Anyway, just a ripping bike. So these engines ran quite well, they 40 horsepower, but they in stock trim, they did 85 miles an hour, no problem at all. In fact, they were so good that after Roland Free wiped his clean rag over the engine, in 1938 he did 109.6 miles an hour on Daytona Beach with one of these. And, when they asked him about how come his bike was so fast, he said he wiped it over with some nice clean rags. But it was checked out by the governing body, and they measured the bore and they checked the petrol and they made sure there was no cheating going on. It was an absolutely stock Chief that he set this record on. So, and you can see on this bike, the beautiful Arrowhead air cleaner on the Shebler die-cast carburetor. They ran Sheblers until later on they went to the Linkit. Anyway, you can see this is the generator drive. It runs straight off the primary. But what's interesting about Indian is that they have a adjuster bolt down here, and it adjusts the primary chain so that you never need to move the gearbox, you never need to move the rear wheel when you adjust the primary chain. Like on a Harley Davidson, you can spend better than half a day adjusting your primary chain. All your clutch goes out, all your shifter linkages go out, and everything needs to be realigned. This is a one lock nut, one screw, tighten your chain, lock the lock nut. So very, very advanced for its time. Now, obviously, this is the battery. And here we have the toolbox, which has a beautiful little lock on it. Anyway, just a nice piece of gear. Pretty to look at, great to ride. Get yourself one. Okay, well, let's get the old girl fired up. We'll get out on the road and see how she goes. see the foot clutch, second gear, let the clutch out, third gear, let the clutch out. Just very easy to ride. Anyway, guys, that was the 1935 Indian Chief. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, follow and share, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.